the chat. It's open now. So like I was telling you, man, like on today's show, we're gonna go ahead and have reaction to Fox's debut, and we'll see if I say his name right today or not. Been deemed worthy enough for me to say his name correctly?
He put up quite the stat line already.
Yeah, he did. I try to get Jeff on today, but he's he scheduled Los at the same time.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Everybody's probably gonna freak out. Oh crap! They're on time today.
There's Mario.
What's up, Gert? Thank you for joining us, Gert from the Netherlands. What's up, Mario? I was saying we're reacting to Fox's debut. And our special guest for today, since Mike is busy in his training, is going to be the one and only John Dyer.
What's going on, everybody?
San Antonio's #1 Cowboy fan. You're still going to be on the sinking ship
till the day I die, man. I'm gonna be like the band.
You'll be on the Titanic.
The Titanic band. I'm gonna be playing the song.
You're going to be the captain at the helm, going down with the ship.
Yep. It's one of those curses you're born into.
I don't know, man. I'm ready to jump ship. I'm ready to get on the little lifeboat. I might join Bill's Mafia. I already have an open invitation.
You got to go through a table to do that, though.
I don't mind.
Okay.
Why is and playing the 5?
He's right.
You need another big. You're not lying, brother. Spurs look good, but they still got to address some of the gaping holes that they have. I don't know. We'll find out if I'll say his name right or not today.
Welcome to another episode of the Area 210 podcast with Mike Jimenez and Joe Garcia. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Join the discussion as we broadcast to you live from beautiful West San Antonio. And remember to tip your host as it helps the show grow.
Good morning, San Antonio. We're going to be joined by our one and only good friend here of the show. John Dyer is going to be stepping in for Michael Jimenez. And I just noticed that I have Michael Jimenez's lower third there. So you're Michael Jimenez today?
I'll try my best. I'll throw out some bad hot takes.
Some hot takes. Hottest of the hot takes?
The hottest, yes.
So we're going to be reacting to Fox's debut today. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can change your lower third there. I'll take it off for now. But we're going to react to it. And you know, we're going to get your opinion on what did you think about Fox's debut as a San Antonio Spur, 1. 2, we're going to go ahead and look at what do the Vegas odd makers say right now as far as the Spurs, because before this season started, they had the Spurs winning 35 games. We're going to see now if that's kind of gone on the uptick now since Fox has joined the team. So we're going to address the elephant in the room. I know everybody's asking, am I going to say his name right? And I did promise that if he scored more than 20 points, he's earned my respect enough for me to say his name correctly. So I will go ahead and not call him De'Aaron Fox from this point on. I guess I'll go ahead and call him by his government name. And that is what? De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
So I will call him De'Aaron Fox.
So just to get right into it, I don't get how good he was. He stepped right into that Spurs jersey and just fit right in.
Yeah.
24 points, 5 rebounds, 13 assists. Like 13 is that's a lot. Like that's double his average.
Yeah.
And not only did he step right in to that jersey, but he's embraced it. You heard the interview before. He didn't shy away.
He did not.
He confirmed the rumors that this is where he wanted to be. I love the fact he said after the game that when they had to take that last shot, he told Wemby, do not kick it out.
Yeah.
We're going to live and die with you. So not only is he playing well right off the bat, he hit the ground running. So that way you can say his name correctly. But he's already a vocal leader. And He's a vocal leader, but he also understands what Wemby needs. He says, hey, don't, because it frustrates me so much when Wemby kicks it out sometimes.
Yeah.
Because he's a little passive. He's a little too unselfish. But he felt comfortable right away telling Wemby, hey, we live and die with you. So he's got no ego. He knows this is Wemby's team. He feels comfortable being vocal already. And he put on an amazing performance. It was just, what more can you say? That stat line speaks for itself. He was as good as advertised. I guarantee you every Spurs fan's waking up today, drinking their coffee, and the future looks bright. They're excited. We got Fox.
And look at that. Mario Cavasso says, shit, at first glance, I thought it was Michael Finley for a moment. But I thought Fox looked really well, played really well, I guess, with the San Antonio Spurs squad. He came in, he fit right in, he made the team look better offensively.
Yes.
You had him and Wemby scoring 20 plus points apiece. You have Devin Vassell, who also, added to the mix as well, 20 points. So you had Devin Vassell putting in 20. You had Victor Wembanyama playing 31 minutes. He put up 12 rebounds. He had 2 assists, 24 points. De'Aaron Fox, he put up 37. He played 37 minutes. He put up 24 points, 5 rebounds, 13 assists, which is huge. And I think the Spurs look better offensively. Now, the problem with the San Antonio Spurs is still the gaping holes that they have when it comes to this team. While they looked better and they played better for the first half, when they came out in the second half, they all but shit the bed in the third quarter again.
Yeah.
Making the same mistakes that they always make, lapses on defense, can't get it done in transition defense, couldn't get stops. You still have nobody that can shoot a 3 or a consistent jumper. Beyond, you have Fox, you have Wemby now. These are going to be your centers or your counterpoints right there that are going to shore up the team, your pillars right there on the offensive end. But this team still, to me, is missing something. They're missing a legitimate big, and they're still missing some shooters. They need people that can shoot. And I'm not saying they have to go and get bona fide superstars, but they need a big. Look, let's face facts. At the end of the day, we all want Wemby to play the center position. We want to be in the paint, but that's not his game. At the end of the day, I think the Spurs need a legitimate big man that can go ahead and get in the paint and bang, bodies in the paint and let Wemby just kind of, play a power forward position, something like that, and let him just sit out in the paint, outside the paint, shoot a jumper, shoot a 3. His game is more of a finesse game. They need a legitimate center to go ahead and shore up the paint, and have that other inside presence there. That's not going to be Wemby's forte. And they still haven't addressed that issue. Bassey's not going to be it. He's a backup. You can't keep putting Jeremy Sohan out there as well and have him play center. That's ridiculous. So even though that the team looked better, they still haven't addressed those issues. And to me, that's a big problem moving forward, because it took the Spurs this much effort from Wemby and Fox to beat a bad Atlanta team by 1 point.
Yeah, but there's going to be growing pains. As good as Fox looked, you got to remember Mitch doesn't know the rotation yet, right? He doesn't know what he wants to do. Now that Fox is in the lineup, he doesn't know. Last night, Castle came off the bench. Like you said, he played Sohan as the backup big. I think the rotations will get better. They'll learn. Being that Fox got here during the rodeo road trip, I think they're going to treat this. And back in the days, they used to do this also. This is where the team will gel. Now the new rotation it'll take shape throughout the rodeo road trip. To your point about a center, I think Wemby's going to stay at center because, yes, he does play in the perimeter, but you got guys like Castle and Fox that like to attack the rim. They're very good at it. You don't want a big plotting center clogging the lane right there. I think they need a backup center. I think they need a legitimate 7-footer. I told you before the show, Mo Bamba is still sitting out there.
I told you before the show who I wanted.
You want Pirtle back?
I want Jakob Poeltl back. Goddamn right I do.
I just can't see him. I don't want to sit through him not dunking the ball anymore.
You don't have to do that.
Nobody told him he was 7 foot. He just lays it up. He never went to the rim with authority. But I also don't think the Spurs see themselves as a finished product. I think I think a lot of what you brought up will be addressed in the offseason.
Yeah, well, they were saying, Tony Ornelas was saying that the trade deadline is 2:00 Central Time today. Spurs ain't going to make any moves for a big man. They've already made their moves, I think, right now in acquiring Fox and letting the Spurs go.
Yeah.
But I don't think I really don't see them making any other moves to acquire a big man.
Yeah, and you don't want to trade any real assets for a backup big.
Yeah.
That's why I brought up Mo Bamba, just because he's on waivers. You could just pick up the phone right now and you could have him in silver and black by Saturday. But I agree with you. I don't think they're going to make any more trades. I think this is kind of they like their core. Will they add another 3-point shooter in the offseason? Probably, hopefully.
They need to address it because these guys, as currently constructed on the team, who's going to be your 3-point shooter, your 3-point threat? Buddy. I think
they feel okay with Barnes and Vassell out there. Chris Paul shot 50% from 3 yesterday somehow.
Yeah, he doesn't take a lot of them.
Yeah, he doesn't. He was 3 for 6, but they were big. I want to see the rodeo road trip before I make a definitive
assumption.
A definitive assumption about what this roster is and what it isn't. Let Fox get into the groove. As far as defense, I think that's a coaching issue. I just think they're not. I think this job's a little too big for Mitch right now. And now you're giving him another star. It's a little big for him. Now, again, he's an interim coach.
Yeah.
So I'm not mad at him for not being able to step up to the plate.
But you have some veteran coaches there right next to him.
Yeah.
You
do. But again, this wasn't the plan, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's done good enough, but I think we also know this team needs Pop or someone like him. So I'm not going to judge Mitch too harshly because again, he was thrown into the fire.
Yeah.
I did like Fox's defense though. I think a Castle Fox backcourt long term is going to be a really good defensive backcourt.
Everybody's saying, "What's up? What's happening? What's up, Tony Ornelas? Hand over fist." How old is Miles Turner? And look here's Matt Lerma. He says, "Joe, you also said they weren't going to do anything of significance at the trade deadline."
Is that your Matt Lerma voice?
Yeah. You said they're not going to do anything, Joe.
Hey,
but you know what? They did
though.
something. You know what? This is probably the biggest trade that they've ever done in Spurs history.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
They haven't done anything. Usually they're just, even kill, making, trades to go ahead and acquire players, and they let them go immediately. They waive them. They're just getting picks at that point. And that's what they've been doing. This has been probably the biggest trade in Spurs history since I've been a Spurs fan. And since you've been a Spurs fan.
Yeah, I can't think of anything close. They've never traded for a star player.
No, never, ever. I mean, the only thing that they did of any significance was back in the day when they acquired one Dennis Rodman for Sean Elliott.
That was probably the biggest to date. Yeah.
And then the other one that was really bad was the Richard Jefferson acquisition from the Bucks.
Yeah, but even that
was probably the worst.
Well, Bruce Bowen retired right away, so it wasn't too bad. You basically traded a lemon. Not a lemon. I don't want to call Bruce Bowen a lemon, but he was out the door.
Yeah, he was already on his last leg.
Yeah. So I think Sean Elliott for Rodman was the biggest until this past weekend. You're right.
And that was about it, though, man. But
I don't know. How did we acquire George Gervin back in the 70s? We need someone a little older than us. I think that was a trade as well.
Oh, God. Joe needs to take back the Spurs are the Cowboys. Are they winning? They won one game, right? How many games have they lost?
They've lost 26.
But
hey, let's see how the run goes. I want to see the new Wemby Fox Spurs.
Yeah, Mitch isn't going to get it done, dude. Everybody can see that. He's
okay.
He's all right.
We're not, again, it's not like we hired him to a 5-year deal, right? He's an intern coach thrown into the situation, and at least we learned that he's probably not ready for this job yet. Then that's okay.
Look at that. Let's get one day Brett Brown as the head coach. If we like his style, why not switch him? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see what they wind up doing. Let's say, hold on, guys. Just get gassed last night. Looking at the box score and seeing they were 6 DNPs, 20-point lead, and they don't sit anyone. Sorry to say, that's coaching.
That's true. They only played 9 players yesterday.
Yeah.
There's an entire gap of. That's a good point. When you're up by 20 And I know you want to, keep the all gas, no brakes, right? But he's right. They should have dove a little into their bench during that 20-point lead. That's a very good point.
Yeah, I mean, again, comes down to coaching. Mitch Johnson right now is the interim coach. A lot of Spurs fans aren't really happy with what he's doing out there on the court with this squad. They say Coach Pop is supposed to come back sometime this month. That's the word on the street.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see if that in fact does happen. I think that really at the end of the day, they should, rest Coach Pop, bring him back out near the very end of the season, give him his flowers, and let him ride off in the sunset, man. He's earned the respect of and admiration of the league and the fans.
Oh, yeah.
But
for Pop, he could do what he wants. If he wants to coach next year.
I mean, he's had a stroke, bro. You can't keep doing that.
Oh, yeah. I hope, for his health, I hope he doesn't put his health in jeopardy to coach this team. I agree with that part.
I'm like, bro, it ain't worth it, man. Like at some point, you have to move on from Coach Pop, even though it's sad to say, but the time has come. The Spurs need to look for a new head coach, and I think that might be one of the missing pieces for this Spurs squad, is a legitimate NBA coach that can go ahead and take this squad and push them or propel them to that next level with the pieces that they have right now. They still need some other, pieces here. They need some to address the holes that they have at the center position and shooting from beyond the arc. But beyond that, if they did get a coach in here, a real coach, I think he could actually make an impact on this team and take them from, I think the Vegas Oddmakers right now have them they had them at 35 wins. Okay. I saw the latest standings right now. They have the Spurs winning more than 35 games this season.
I'd imagine with Fox. Yeah.
Yeah. With Fox on there. And I think they have them somewhere in the neighborhood of like 38, 38 wins, maybe, a little bit more than that. That's fair. I still had them about 35, 36 wins. I'll still stick with that. But I mean, the Vegas Oddmakers have kind of increased that a little bit, which Spurs fans should be excited about. But even at 40 wins, 42 wins, that's still not enough to get you into the play-in.
Yeah. And we'll see. Here's the thing. The Western Conference is completely different. The Mavs are different. The Lakers are different. The Warriors. I'm interested to see how it all shakes up. We got some interesting comments. Looks like Jimenez is a big Mitch guy. He's not done with him. Bill Curry for Sean Elliott.
Look at this. Interim coach, not even an assistant coach. Good for him. It says Big Sean PD says, then who will be Pop's successor? But if he can't coach anymore.
Well, let me ask you this. Who do you think they would hire, but who do you want them to hire? It might be the same thing, but
if I had my dream coach?
There you go. Throw me your dream first.
I would get Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah, but he's not leaving Miami.
He ain't leaving Miami. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's who I would want on this team.
Well, yeah. I mean, over half the league would want him. So who do you think, gun to your head, who do the Spurs, who do you think they'd pick?
You know what? I think they're just going to stick with Mitch.
You think they just ride it long term?
They just ride him long term.
Oh. Yeah, that's not a bad guess.
The Spurs aren't known to do like sexy moves. And if they get anybody, who else is on the bench, right alongside Mitch?
Well, doesn't have to be on the bench.
No, but I'm saying the other assistant.
Yeah, like
coach, Brett Brown, so it's like.
Are you surprised they didn't hand the reins over to Brett?
I'm really surprised they didn't hand the reins over to Brett. You would have thought, given the years of experience that he has, why give it to Mitch? Unless it was Coach Pop saying it by design. I want this young man to be given a shot to go out there.
That had to have been what it was, right? Because logic would have said, to your point, it would have been Brett. And
look at that. They wouldn't mind Becky.
A lot of people like Becky.
Becky Hammon as an NBA head coach right now. I don't know, man. I'd have to really think about that one. I mean, she has a winning culture, right?
Yeah.
With the Aces, she took them to win back-to-back championships.
And she knows this culture too.
She does. But I don't know if she's the right person for the job. Beyond just, hey, I want Becky because I like her. Take that out of the equation and really ask yourself.
Well, she has skins on the wall, though.
I understand that. But beyond that, do you really believe that she would be the answer? I don't.
I think she would do a good job here because she knows the culture. And I think the Spurs culture is what they're going to stick into.
Yeah.
So if it's not Becky, is it just going to stick with Mitch? Coach Borrego's still out there. I don't think he has a job right now. I'm surprised he's not back on our bench at some capacity. I've seen some people say they want Manu, but I think he's kind of just a part-timer.
Yeah, Manu's not going to be interested in
a full-time gig. I agree.
Full-time gig coaching this squad, man.
So if Vegas were to set odds, I think Mitch would be in the lead. I think Becky would have the second biggest odds. And then I would have put Brett Brown, but the fact that he wasn't given the reins right now means I don't think he's even in the mix. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, another person that I can see at some point being a head coach in the league, Chris Paul. I think he would be a great head coach.
Yeah, and I think the rumor is that he's going to ride out with us and then ride right onto the bench.
Yeah.
I could see that. Another name to throw out there in this hypothetical situation, Bill Self from Kansas. Him and R.C. Buford are like best friends.
Yeah.
That relationship matters, right? Bill Self has an amazing job. He's at a blue blood college. He makes a ton of money. He's not going to leave for just any NBA job. But if you can go work with somebody you trust, that might be it. And the fact that he's not winning lately with Kansas, I could see. I think that would be the third. If I was Vegas,
yeah,
Mitch, Becky, and then Bill Self would be the.
Look at this crap, dude. AI getting out of hand with this AI crap, dude. Look at clutch points. They put up this yesterday, and it's a De'Aaron Fox, right? And they try to AI infuse him with a fox. Dude looks like a freaking elf.
He looks like an elf.
What the hell,
like Lord
dude?
of the Rings.
Yeah, man. I'm like, come on, man. I'm excited too, but come on.
Were you? So what's your thoughts on Devin Vassell now that he's? Because I think a lot of Spurs fans were turning against him.
Yeah.
Because we wanted him to be De'Aaron Fox. We wanted him to be.
He's not that dude,
and that's okay, right? Because now we've got De'Aaron Fox, and Castle, I think, has kind of passed him on the pecking order. Are you okay with Vassell's role as the fourth leading scorer on this team? Fourth best player?
I think that's.
Will he excel there? Or
I think so. I think what happens is that the pressure gets taken off of Vassell, right?
I agree completely.
What Spurs fans have to realize with him is the guy's peaked. This is who he is.
I agree too.
He's not going to be an NBA superstar, all-star. That's not him, man. He's just going to be one of these guys that's going to be very inconsistent as the season unfolds.
And are you okay with that now that he's your fourth option?
Now that he's the fourth option, you're going to have to live with that if you're a Spurs fan because you can't get rid of him. Well, you're locked in.
That's not. I'm asking you, are you okay? Not that you can't get rid of him. Are you okay with what he is now that we don't need him to be Robin?
Yeah, I'm okay with what he is. But
okay.
The thing is that he needs to just be consistent. Let's say if that pressure is taken off of you, you don't have to be looked upon as that second threat, scoring threat.
Exactly.
You need to put up consistent numbers. There's no excuse for you to do that. I know he thinks he's like the best thing since sliced bread. You know, I'm going to hoop. We hooping.
Yeah.
Bro, you ain't hooping every night. You can say that all you want, but at the end of the night, look at the stat line. It tells me a different story.
Do you think he'll accept his role as the fourth option? Third or fourth option?
I don't know. That'll be it's either he's going to accept it or we're going to hear something. He's going to be like marching in the office. I want to be traded.
Which will be funny because I like Vassell.
Yeah.
I think if he accepts his role as the third or fourth option on this team, I think all of us will look at him a lot better. Because you look at the comments, he's not consistent. He's just a dude. I agree. But again, if that's who he is on this team, if we're looking at Wemby and Fox and even Castle as kind of the leaders of, the big three.
Oh man, look at this. It's these types of comments, man, like Tony Ornelas. Giving him a pass. Why are you giving this motherfucker a pass, dude?
Hey, you angry about this?
Yeah, I'm just saying, dude. Oh, give him another year. He was injured. You know what? No, fuck that, dude. He has been here since the beginning of his career, right? Since we drafted him, came in the NBA. He's either been hurt, he's been injured year in, year out. And this is just who he is, man. This year he's healthy. He's due for an injury. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Don't call that out.
He's hurt every damn season, bro. He's injury prone. And the thing is that he's just inconsistent. He's shown you all what he is since the jump.
Okay.
And you can't be giving him a pass anymore. Well, he was injured. He didn't get a full season to play. He's got a full season now. He's showing you who he is.
I will say this. If he's your fourth option, you're a good basketball team. If he's your second option, you're right. We're going to be hard on him. I want to see if Spurs fans in the next few weeks change how they look at him. Only because, again, he's not your big three. He's Danny Green on this team. You know what I mean? Is he a good Danny Green? I think so.
I don't know.
And he's 24 years old. Like, he's actually. But if he fills that role, good. Look, Tony, you got him angry, Tony.
No, I'm just saying, man. These Spurs fans, they funny, dude. They're always saying, "Oh, let's give him a pass. It's another year." Just like Sohan. No, leave Sohan alone. Don't touch him. Pop put him at a point guard position. Well, they did this to him.
I do agree
Poor
with that.
Sohan.
I do agree
Fuck
with
that, bro.
They try to make him Magic Johnson, bro. Like, you try to make Dennis Rodman Magic Johnson.
Sohan's a dude. He's just a dude.
I think he's a good stat stuffer. I think he's good for, again, all of our expectations for these younger guys need to change because we went out and got Wemby a real Robin.
Yeah.
I think now that we're not expecting Sohan to develop a three-point shot, now that we don't need Vassell to be the second leading scorer, we need to tone down our expectations because the team doesn't need them to be special.
I was told Sohan was the savior of this team.
Okay, so that whoever said that, and I get it. When you're drafted in the top 10, when you're a lottery pick, and let's be real, we were desperate. The Spurs have been desperate for star players. Sohan, Vassell, Keldon, they're not star players, but that's okay because we went out and got another star. So let's change our expectations of what they are and what they're not.
Look, these Spurs fans. Okay, bro. Dumbest comparing Spurs to Cowboys. Hey, man, I'm just saying. At the end of the day, I want the Spurs team to win. I want them to do something.
Yeah.
Because Spurs fan, be honest with yourselves, man. It's been some time since you've gone to a playoff game.
Oh,
right?
I agree completely. But they went out. I'll give them credit. They went out and got Fox, and now I'm ready to see what happens. You got a super chat. Give him one more voice. Give him the voice again. He paid for it. Midtown deserves it.
I'm still here, Sohan.
I do like Sohan, though. I think he adds value. And again, for what this roster is right now, we can appreciate what Vassell, Sohan, Keldon, what they are and what they're not. Because I don't want the same fan base to turn on Castle in 2 years. Yeah, nothing wrong with good role players. I agree.
Look at that, man. Mario Cavazos, 199. Be nice, Joe.
Yeah.
He got his high school jersey retired. Good for him, bro. But are you going to be a consistent player on this team? Because if not, your name can be gone too, man.
He's going to be a consistent fourth option on this team. Hey, speaking of the high school jerseys, does San Antonio do that? I couldn't think of anyone that has their high school jersey retired.
I think they did that for
I'm sure Shaq does, right? Shaq has to have
What's his name? That Jordan Clarkson or something like that? What was his name?
Yeah, Jordan.
He used to play over here at John Jay. I think they did.
He didn't
something
play
like
at
that.
Jay.
No, somebody did play at Jay, an NBA player. I forgot who it was.
I should know this. He played. Dang it! I'm gonna be so mad at myself for not knowing that. Bo Outlaw. Yeah. But they didn't retire his jersey.
I think they did something though. They had him there.
Yeah.
He said hi to, they had like a gathering.
Bo Outlaw.
Yeah, at the gym and stuff. And he said hi to the kids and whatnot.
Chris said Devin Brown had his jersey retired. They need to retire his jersey at a couple of the bars too, man. That boy used to party.
Yeah, but Spurs fans need to stop giving a pass to these freaking players, man. They keep on saying they're a young core. They act like they just got here. You're like, they just got here. They've been here 1 year.
But I think the problem with the NBA, and we didn't know this for a long time because we were blessed, these kids are coming out of high school after 1 year.
Yeah, they don't have enough college experience.
None of them do. And I think that's the issue with the NBA in total.
They want that money, dude.
Well, it's not their fault. When the NBA lets you come in after 1 year, why wouldn't you? If you're going to get drafted high, which they all are, you're going to come out.
Remember, it was worse back in the day because they used to let them come in straight from high school.
Yeah. I think the best was when they played 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
Remember in the 80s, you'd watch Michael Jordan against Patrick Ewing.
Yeah.
That's when college basketball was the best. And I think that's when the NBA was the best.
Yeah, because you had more experience out there before they entered the league.
They had more experience and they were household names. Like Steph Castle, he won the national title last year. He's a top 5 pick. And he's the leader for Rookie of the Year. He should be a household name.
Look at this. Hey, Joe, guess what the NBA calls City Sissoko No? Now, gone. Bro got waived. I saw that, man. He's been passed around so much, dude. Like, damn, him
Right
and
away.
Zach Collins. And I'm like, they're trade bait, dude.
Do you bring City back for the Austin Spurs?
Hell no, bro. He could stay gone. Do you know the Spurs? They used to be a team that used to be like, hey, we develop our own players, you know, we get them, you know, to come in here and we develop them, and then they put them on the squad, and they're a good role player now. Now the Spurs, they don't do none of that, dude.
Well, it was easier to develop players when you had the big 3.
Yeah,
right.
They're not walking through that door.
But it goes back to my point. You weren't asking those guys to be stars. Now that we're not asking for Sohan and Vassell to be stars, maybe we'll feel better about their development.
Spurs development sucks. Look at Kawhi. Kawhi, where's he at? Gone.
Hey, they developed him into a really good player.
Yeah, for somebody else. And that's been the thing with the Spurs. They developed these players.
Well, we
for
traded
someone else.
Well, DeJounte Murray was developed pretty well.
Derek White. You know, but Derek White, he could have been that type of player here. It's just the talent that surrounded him. They suck, dude.
But that's what I'm talking about. Same thing with Vassell and Sohan. Now we can lower what we think they should be.
Yeah.
And they can fit into that role like a Derek White, just like Derek White. Like, let's see if it happens.
Yeah.
But I'm very curious to see how Vassell reacts to his new role and how we perceive him now that we don't need him to be.
You know what,
Robin.
man? Honestly, dude, I'm going to be honest with you. Vassell and Sohan, I think they're better served coming off the bench with that second unit. I think they give more balance to the second unit.
I don't disagree. Yeah.
And I think that gives the Spurs a better chance of winning more games. Don't put him in the starting lineup anymore, man. That doesn't work. When you have Vassell and Wemby on the court together, that's like oil and water. It don't mix together, dude. Go ahead and have Vassell come off the bench and lead that second unit. Same thing with Sohan. He can still go ahead and play with some of the starters, you know, because you're in that transition phase, having the starters on the bench, or not on the floor, should I say, and then you're still having the second unit come out, you know.
Yeah, and they'll figure out the rotation.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You need Vassell in the starting lineup because you need shooting. Only because if Fox and CP3 are going to start, then you need Vassell shooting. Same with Barnes. That's why Barnes is in there instead of Sohan.
I thought Sohan and Wemby, oil and water. Mira, Joe, make up your mind.
Sohan and Wemby like each other a lot.
They do, but
they play off each other so well.
I still don't think that
there's a chemistry there.
It's the way that they play Sohan. He's not a center, dude. And when they play him on the court, on the floor, sometimes with Wemby, it's like they put him at the center position. They want to be in the paint.
Well, on offense, yes, but on defense, Wemby's the center. That's why he's leading the league in blocks.
Yeah,
and I think that's why you can't play a true center next to Wemby, because you take away his best trait, which is his rim protection.
He can block, but the thing is that he has to be in the vicinity to block. And the problem with Wemby,
but on defense, he is in the vicinity.
This is the problem that I have with Wemby. Okay, you have what's that brother's name from the Houston Rockets that nobody likes, that was out there.
I don't
guarding
like the whole team
guarding Wemby, like 6 foot. Dylan Brooks, right? Dylan Brooks isn't like, you know, this imposing figure.
Oh
right?
Yeah.
But here's the problem with Wemby, man. How can little old Dylan Brooks hold Wemby down? Wemby, you really can't do anything. You're 7'4", and you're letting these little guys sure you up where you can't move. You can't make a move into the paint. You can't make a basketball move. Wemby still hasn't learned that when he puts the ball and he's going to make a basketball move, he's going to move. He's going to make his drive to the rim. They've already scouted you. Stop putting the ball at your right hip every time you're going to move. They swat it away. It's a turnover going the other way. Pick the ball up, then proceed to make your move.
And he'll learn.
It's simple, dude.
And about Wemby, I think he's a little passive as far as force. He doesn't want to force shots. That's why I love what Fox told him before the last play. You don't kick it out. We're going to live and die with you. I think Fox is going to be very good for Wemby, just because.
I hope it brings some dog to him, man. Like, get him tough. I need some ganas out of this team.
After 5 minutes of hearing Fox speak, he's been here 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He sounds like what I thought CP3 was going to be.
He's trying, dude, but he can't do it on his own.
But I mean, everything I heard from Fox, the fact that Fox told him, hey, we're going to pick and roll to you. You do not kick it out. We're living and dying with you.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he needed to hear.
What did he tell him? Don't be a puss.
Yeah. The fact that Fox had the balls to say that his first game, I'm liking everything about Fox so far.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to go down.
Dylan Brooks is 6'8", 300 pounds though. But the problem is that Wemby just lets anybody, just as long as you body him up, the brother folds, man, like a $5 folding chair, plastic
I think
chair.
you're being a little hard on Wemby.
Come on, bro. You can see that. It's not just me. You can see that for yourself. If you're being honest with yourself as a Spurs fan, Wemby and this team are soft, man. Hopefully now with Fox coming in here, he can make this team a little tougher, but they don't have any ganas. That's what, this phrase that our listeners have coined here gets people triggered, dude. When they say wimpy ganas. Oh, you're making fun of Wemby. It's like, no, bro, it's not that. It's the team as a whole. They go out there and they don't have the ganas. They don't have that heart that want to try to win some of these games, especially when they're really close. They go out there and they do stupid mistakes every single time. I thought they were going to lose this last game. The only saving grace that they had is that Wemby got fouled. I'm like, bro, how can you be that tall and not get that dunk? It's like, how can he not get that dunk to win the game? Too? I'm like, bro, get some balls, bro. Let your nuts hang. Get that ball and slam it down, bro.
If you think Wemby's ever going to be David Robinson, you're going to be upset the next 10, 15 years.
I probably will be, dude. I'll be like so frustrated with
He's
him.
more Kevin Durant than he is David Robinson.
Dunk the shit out of that ball,
but then
posterize him.
The mean one on the team, Sohan, you don't even like.
Nah, dude, he's a dude. He's just a dude.
But he's the one that has the balls that you call him for. He's mean.
But I want the rest of the team to have it too. It can't be one guy. The whole team has to be nasty.
I agree. But you got to love the one that is.
Yeah, he's all right.
Or CP3 too. I think CP3 was about to
CP3 has more dog in him than Sohan, dude.
Well, he's actually been in the league long enough, but Sohan, for being as young as he is, Sohan will square up.
Oh, maybe he puts the drink down and starts really, going in there and start practicing instead of showing up an hour before tip off. Hey, maybe I like him more.
Hey, he's got the fight in him that you like.
Yeah, well, that, and he likes to, run his car into the side of the barrier there on the highway.
Hey,
doing a little day drinking journey.
I can't judge. I was young once too.
Look at that. We got a lot of comments coming in. Wemby needs to play the 3 on offense. Okay. It says Castle, Fox, CP3, Barnes, starting lineup. Wemby doesn't like to mix it up.
Go back to that starting lineup. Castle, Fox, CP3.
Starting lineup.
That's a shooting nightmare. They got one jump shooter on that lineup. That's not going to happen.
Oh, no. I said, you missed it, Sam Salinas. I said, I'm not going to call him De'Aaron. I'm going to call him De'Aaron Fox.
He earned it right away.
He earned it, man.
So with Fox, how in the world did he get 13 assists? That's crazy.
Strength is not Wemby's strength.
Yeah.
I bet Joe is soft when he's 21. Shit, bro. You wouldn't want to meet me, man. When I was 21 years old, I was not soft. I was out there. I'd knock your head off, dude.
Don't tell me that was someone else's comment.
I said, I'll knock your head off, dude. When I used to play ball back in the day, 21 years old, we're out for blood. No blood, no foul. That was out in the streets. And Mike says he used to play at Miller's Pond. I'm like, bro, no mames, bro. I was out there plenty of time. I never saw that dude out there once.
Mike even says he won a fight at Fiesta.
No, bro. How?
That was the biggest lie.
How?
That's the biggest lie. Because I don't care who you are. If you fight at Fiesta, you better have hands.
Mike don't have no hands, dude. He has those little, the little soft paws like the kittens? Come on, dude. Look at it. Wemby wants to be KD. What is the point of being 7'4"?
To shoot over people. That's the same thing KD does.
Wimpy Gunners.
But the thing is about Tony Parker is he had Pop on his ass day one. Like Pop groomed him from the beginning.
Mario Cavazos, bro. What
got herpes? Whoa. Hey, Mario's got some inside scoop, I guess.
Mario, what?
Mario, you got to scoop you.
Can Wemby with another big Cavs do it? Said, That's the thing. That the Spurs, I think, if they had like another big alongside Wemby, like you have the resurgence of the Twin Towers, right? Remember back in the day, it was David Robinson, it was Tim Duncan. You know,
Yeah, I just think this team is built more for Wemby to get out of the paint and let Fox and Castle attack the rim.
Look at, I can't wait for the Spurs to play Lakers again, so Sohan can throw Morris
Yep,
to the floor.
That's what I like.
Shit, Joe couldn't play basketball at 21. How do you know, Tony?
Damn,
I'll take your ass to the court right now. I'll cross your ass up, bro.
Tony's on your neck today.
Shit, he wants some of this. We can go ahead and make it happen, bro. I'll fucking do a manu on your ass and put the ball behind my back, cross your ass up, and you'll be looking both ways. What the fuck happened?
Dang, that's a live broadcast right there from Miller's Pond.
I say, I don't care. I'm a big boy, but I'll still cross your ass up. I love you, Tony. I'm just giving him a hard time.
Fox kept fit. Feeding Sohan under the basket. Good point.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Sohan is always there for the easy layup.
What's Joe's record at Fiesta fights? Hey, the problem is I don't get in no fights at Fiesta. I'm too busy standing in line trying to grab a beer and just stand around listening to the music, man.
That's good.
That I'm just
keeps
chilling,
you out of jail.
Dude. I'm just chilling, man.
That keeps you out of jail for sure.
I don't need to get in no fights, dude. But if it did arise, trust me, man, I'll be throwing hands. I don't talk shit. I don't talk no shit. For real. I don't. If you got a problem with me, I'll talk to you, but we can be talking with our hands, not our mouths.
Dang, look, y'all got him fired up today after a win.
After a win.
Skip's playing
Joe
hooky.
will lose his breath for a missed layup. I would do that at the age of 47. You're too kind, bro. Joe Euro stepping Tony Ornelas. Joe, you're hitting all my points about this team. Thanks, man.
He's a big fan of you.
To the basketball tourney, right? We should have me and Mike. You pick your team, choose your fighters, Mike, and I'll choose mine.
Hey, that wouldn't be bad. It'd be like The Office, that episode of The Office.
We'll have like 3-minute quarters, and we're getting guys of a certain age, bro.
We'll need a
Get
medic.
the gas. We'll need the mask.
Yep.
You know, you're gonna have to put on the oxygen.
We'll need to borrow some old man's oxygen tank.
Oh, damn, bro. You barely tried. You know, come on, man. At our age,
Oh yeah, I'm not.
you
that's
got
why
to
I'm
get
not
warmed
talking.
up. You got to get warmed up, bro. You can't just go out there and start running. You know, cold
Yeah.
turkey. Mike fights guys wearing Lululemon pants, and don't forget, he also wears the Lululemon shirts.
Who, Mike?
Yeah,
Dang, he's got that Lululemon money.
he's gonna hold. No, hold on, bro. Don't get my shirt ripped.
Uh-huh.
Let me take my shirt off first.
$62.
It's $62, $100 I'm wearing right here. You know what this is, bro? This is Lululemon.
That's how he flexes that W2 now.
Does it say Team Marbach versus Lululemon? Hey,
That's not much of a matchup.
Team Lululemon.
Who's on that besides Skip?
Yeah, the other one that wears Lululemon too is our boy Rick Fernandez.
Oh, yeah, but he's Marbach too. You'd have to choose.
I don't know, man. Him and Mike, they bonded over Lululemon.
Did they really?
You belong to the streets now, bro.
They were rubbing bellies with their Lululemons.
They're Lululemons. That'd probably be the jersey. They sponsored by Lululemon. What did they say? Joe said, try Jesus, but don't try me because I throw hands. I do throw hands, man. I don't talk shit. I talk with my hands. You'll be laid out on the ground.
Sam said, put him in the Tommy Bahama bracket. That's how I know.
Hey,
That's how I know he's over 40.
you Tommy Bahama and versus Lululemon.
That's expensive old man gear right there, baby.
It sure as hell is, bro. Who wins in that fight?
The store,
No, you know who
Ingram
wins?
Mall.
Who wins in that fight? Father Time.
Uh-huh.
You'll see if you can even finish out 3-minute quarters, bro. God, that would be something. I wonder what the live stream count would be on something like that.
It would be something. I bet it'd be something.
I want to see Mike. He's like, oh, I used to ball back in the day. What does he say? I'm sneaky athletic.
I'm sure he says that. Yeah. He'll try to tell us he used to dunk from the free throw
Oh
line.
my
again.
God, man. Matt, you're a lover, not a fighter. I'm wearing Lululemon shorts right now. Mike.
Shaves his legs too.
Oh, Spurs interest in Wendell Carter. We'll see. Need Victor to work on his conditioning. I don't know if it's the conditioning, man.
He had a respiratory infection yesterday, right?
Yeah, he's been sick, dude. I mean, it happens. You know, you get sick.
Yeah.
Allergies and all that crap that's here in the San Antonio area. You know, all that stuff flying in.
He still gave us 24 points, shot over 50%.
And he was sick.
Yeah.
I'll take it, dude.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I think he's going to be a better quality of player now since he does have Fox on this team.
They're all going to be better.
I think Fox is a great acquisition for the San Antonio Spurs squad because he fits right in with the culture. He wants to win,
and he wanted
like
to be here. Like he really wanted to be here.
Yeah, I mean, he's from here, dude. So he likes San Antonio.
Well, he said his wife didn't want to come back.
She did.
That's what he said. Yeah, he said she didn't want to come back, which is probably something.
Why?
He didn't say why. I mean, I'm sure Texas isn't for everybody right now.
No, why, bro?
No, he didn't say.
No, but I'm saying I know why. She probably don't want him over here with the Latinas, man.
Oh no, I don't think it's
Maybe that's his weakness, bro.
Maybe. A lot of Spurs players have fallen for that.
Tony
a couple times. Even Timmy's married to one.
Yeah.
Sean Elliott kept him here. Antonio Daniels.
Yeah. Hey man, I like me some Antonio Daniels, dude. He's good people, man.
Oh, he's amazing.
Him and his wife.
He's amazing. Everybody I've ever met has nothing but good things to say about Antonio Daniels.
Yeah, I met him one time.
People.
Yeah, when he was over at my church, right? And him and his wife were there, and they were kind of talking with the crowd and stuff like that. You know, they were the guests there. I'm totally unexpected. I went, I was like, why they have Antonio Daniels here today? But I listened, man. He had a good story to tell. And then afterwards, they're like, yeah, if you'd like to come down, you know, and talk with him or whatever, he's open. Him and his wife are open to, you know, shake hands, take pictures and all that. So I went down there and said hi to him. Great guy, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Just chatted up, man.
He still does a camp for kids in the summer here every year. Basketball camp.
What does it say? A Wismark Williams Lakers stupid to give up connect. They said, did you guys like the starting back court?
For this year, I think they promised CP3 he would start. Long term, the Castle Fox backcourt is where it's at.
Yeah. I like the backcourt, but I think I'd like the backcourt.
This team would be better off with Paul coming off the bench.
I could see that.
He's not going to do it.
And that's the thing. Like I was about to say that, but he's not going to come off the bench.
Yeah.
He's not.
If we're being honest, that'd be his best role.
Yeah.
Now that we know Fox can distribute, yeah, and having a leader like CP3 off the bench with those guys, that'd be the best.
Man,
rotation.
Put Stephon Castle instead as your point.
Yeah.
You know?
You have Castle and Fox sharing the point duties. Yeah, that'd be the best lineup, but they're not going to sit CP3.
Yeah.
I'm sure he was promised a role here, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with showing some respect, and we'll make it work. Castle's just gonna have to learn to come off the bench for now. I think he'll still get his points. He'll still get his, he'll still get a push for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and take a look at the Spurs and what they have coming up here, because the Spurs schedule is about to get a little bit tougher. I mean, they're gonna have the Hornets. All right, the Hornets aren't very good at all right now. But then they have the Magic, you got the Wizards, you got the Celtics, so it's like you got the Suns, Pistons.
And what a great weekend for Spurs fans. You got back-to-back Spurs games that leads right into the Super Bowl.
Hey, man, you got tomorrow, right? Friday.
Yeah.
6 p.m. early tip. Don't forget that because they are playing on the East Coast.
Yeah, so make sure when you get off work,
go straight to the bar.
Head to your favorite happy hour spot,
hour,
baby.
brother.
That's a good happy hour tomorrow.
Twin Peaks around the corner.
There's a lot around the corner.
Yeah. Hey, it's Bourbon and Brews at Twin Peaks at night.
Dang, look at you. You know
Bourbon
the whole
and Brews.
schedule?
Oh, dude, I know the schedule, man. Come on. Yes, sabes. They start their happy hour at 3.
Look at this guy. They better be paying you for this commercial.
No, I'm saying, like, guys, I used to go a lot there, with my buddies and stuff. But now that I work in the evenings, I can't go. But they have reverse happy hour. So reverse happy hour happens at 11. So they have the reverse happy hour starting at 11. So you can get you a tall man-sized brew for like 3 something, man.
That's not bad.
$3.50, I think it was.
So you got to get to the bar by 6 tomorrow.
Yeah. Happy
hour. Wear your Spurs gear to work if you're allowed to. But that's a fun weekend because you got that and you roll right into the Super Bowl.
Yeah. You know what? I think it's going to happen here too. I think that the Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to win it again, man. It's going to be a three-peat, dude.
I hope so.
I cannot root for the freaking Lechuzas Cagadas, dude. I fucking hate the Eagles with the passion. Too. Being a Cowboy fan, you can't. You're in your heart. If you're a true Cowboy fan, you cannot root for the Eagles.
It could be ISIS versus the Eagles, and I'd be rooting for ISIS.
Dude, I'm telling you, man. I could not root for the Eagles. Period, dude. I don't care, man. I don't care who's on the squad, who's coaching. I could not do it. I'm not gonna do it. I hope they lose.
Me too. I hope they lose big.
I want to see them cry. I want to see the Eagles fans shed a tear, dude.
Have you seen that one Eagles fan? It's a podcaster for Barstool. What's his name? Gilly.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Gilly? He does a dance. It's pretty funny. He does an Eagles dance after every victory.
The Fly Eagles Fly.
No, he does he dances to a Too Short song.
God.
And it's the same song, Blow the Whistle. It's pretty funny if you look it up, but yeah, I want them all to lose. I need Mahomes. Hey, so let me ask you this. Let's switch a little bit.
Yeah.
If Mahomes pulls off the three-peat, is he the GOAT? Is he your GOAT?
No, my GOAT is always going to be Tom Brady.
So Mahomes can't do anything to pass Brady in your eyes?
Three-peat is going to be one of those things that's like going to give you, hey man, this kid could be like the greatest that we've ever seen, you know. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, Brady has all the accolades, dude. He has more hardware. You know, if Mahomes wants to be looked upon in that same argument of the GOAT, greatest of all time,
three-peat helps a lot.
Three-peat does help your cause, but so does winning more championships.
But that'd be 4. And he's not. Is he even 30 years old yet?
He's not. But I'm saying if he could win some more, if he keeps on doing this and they're consistent and they keep going, even if it's not every single year, but he keeps going every other year, you know, getting his team there, and he's winning. I mean, he's going to surpass Brady.
You know why they're so good? But it's because Mahomes can turn chicken shit into chicken salad.
The thing with freaking Mahomes, dude, is
he doesn't need any star players around him on offense.
No.
So they give him a bunch of scrubs on offense, and they can spend money on defense. That's a cheat code.
Matt Lerma, he's bandwagon, bro. Matt Lerma was a freaking Seahawks fan, and now he's rooting for the Dirty Birds.
Maybe he's just a bird watcher, man.
I guess so. He's a bird watcher, dude.
Falcons next year.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe he cheered for the Hawks last night. We don't know. Yeah. Maybe he's just that kind of bird watcher.
He's turning on his own team. You're a Seahawk fan, and you're rooting for the Eagles. It's a different kind of bird, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's just a bird watcher.
Look at I hate the Eagles, but I respect them. That, and I'll take the Eagles over Taylor Swift any day, because be real, this ain't the Chiefs Super Bowl. It's Taylor's.
I don't care whose it is, as long as it's not the Eagles.
Hey, I like Big Sean PD. Refs are the GOAT. No lies detected, bro. You know they're gonna do some dirty shit during that game, dude.
I think it's blown a little out of proportion. It's kind of like if you're looking for something, you're gonna find it. That whole state. Pennsylvania, is that what you're talking about?
I think so. If Mahomes divorces his wife for a black chick, will become the GOAT. Oh God,
that's random.
Mario's
got himself a fetish, baby.
Damn, Mario.
Hey, herpes and black chicks today for Mario.
Mario is on one, dude. What the hell? It's not even Friday, bro.
His weekend already started.
Oh, look at this. The Kansas City referees better not win again. They are, dude. You know what they're gonna give the MVP trophy to? Freaking refs,
hey,
dude.
As long as it keeps the Eagles off, I'm good.
They're gonna win they go away with the brand new car and all that crap, cash money and a little trophy.
You know what Skip should do? If he's going to a Super Bowl party, he should wear his referee jersey.
Oh God, dude.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's gonna be blowing that stupid whistle.
Yep.
You know what I would do?
He's a Swiftie. The ref shirt. He probably has some Swiftie merchandise. Go all in with it.
You know, he's gonna have a little. Was it his little? Was it belt? You know, like they have that utility belt like Batman, and Mike's gonna have nothing but little fireball shots all around it.
Is that what he drinks?
That's what he drinks.
He's such a girl. That's why.
His little bag of fireball shots. That's what he trades his wares for, dude. He takes the little fireball shots when he goes to the games and all that UTSA tailgate, and he'll trade. Hey, I'll give you 3 shots for a burger, you know, or something like that.
That's his currency.
That's his currency. Hey man, they gotta respect the brother. At least he's giving something in return, right? He's not just taking and not bringing.
That's true. That's very true. But then he fights with the fans on Twitter after the UTSA games.
He calls them out, dude. No call made them the GOAT. They're still goated. He's talking about the time that they were playing against
the Rams.
Yeah, dude. That was, a blatant no call, dude.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
What are your thoughts on this halftime show? You ready for?
Oh man.
I will say this,
dude.
I have younger kids. They're excited.
Oh, I bet, dude. Because like a couple of years ago, they had 50 Cent and all the OGs up there.
Yeah, it was for mom and dad. It was for us.
Yeah.
So this year it's for the kids.
50 Cent looking like he ate a 50-piece McNugget meal.
Oh, I thought he was gonna fall off that. When
dude,
he was hanging him upside down.
Hang upside down. I'm like,
you better hope that holds. But yeah, I'm not a big Kendrick fan. I don't dislike him.
Yeah.
My son makes me listen to his albums, and it's cool.
He's good, dude.
Yeah.
He's good.
What I thought was funny was so many people were mad that Lil Wayne didn't get the nod. But so they want Lil Wayne to get the home field nod, right? Because it's in New Orleans. Lil Wayne's not even a Saints fan.
No.
He's a Packers fan. He don't even give his own city the home field love. So I was okay with that.
I don't even like the Eagles. I just want the Chiefs to lose. He's an Eagle. He just likes birds, is what it
birds
is.
Birds. Birds.
Like birds. You like your birds.
He's got the binoculars going out bird watching. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Matt says he wants Kendrick to play Not Like Us. Is that... Does Drake even watch the Super Bowl this year?
Oh, probably.
Did you see Taylor Swift dancing to Not Like Us? Man, everyone.
Yeah, man.
I'm a big hip hop guy. I don't listen to new hip hop. Not Like Us is the biggest beatdown of a beef ever.
And Mike likes that song too.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
How do you make a catchy rap battle song and then it becomes the #1 song in America?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Can you imagine if Eazy-E's diss against Dre was the #1 song in America? Or Nas Ether?
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah. Kendrick just to the point where Drake's suing. His feelings are that hurt. That's
man.
And he's gonna perform it at the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate.
Hey, Drake crossed the line first, didn't he?
I don't know, but I know he lost badly.
Yeah, I don't know that, but I'm saying he think he crossed the line first. It's like, you don't want no shit, don't start no shit. You know, he's the one that cast the first stone, and now they broke your glass house. Why you mad?
They did.
You know?
And now it's gonna be all over the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's like, why you mad? You mad? I bet you he's gonna be at the Super Bowl. And he's gonna be out there. I would point to that motherfucker right now.
He's not gonna go.
I would. I hope he goes.
He didn't go to the Grammys because he knew everybody's gonna be dancing to that song. He's not going because he knows they'll pan to him.
Why are you gonna hide?
Because he knows the camera will go straight to him.
You know what he should do? He should embrace and be like, "Yeah, that motherfucker got me. Good job, dude."
It's too late for that. He already sued for being his feelings being hurt. It's too late for that. And he can't go to the game because they'll pan to him. They'll show him.
Yeah, that's the funny thing to me, man, how people always say that. We even have the AI merchant of death out here, right? Locally, spewing his little wares out there, stealing people's content and all this bullshit, right? Oh, you defamation to my name. I'm going to sue you. Motherfucker, you ain't the only one with lawyers. Don't try to do that shit over here because I don't play that game. It's like you ain't the only one with fucking lawyers.
You got to be able to... You have to be, if you're going to be on Twitter shooting off hot takes and talking to people, you got to have thick skin.
It goes with the territory,
There
man.
used to be two guys. They claimed to be Spurs fans, but they were real just dumbasses. I think they were called the Lucha Brothers. They threatened to sue me for mean things I said to them too.
You tell them, go ahead. Because you know what? A lot of these people that are on the X and all that, they ain't got no money, dude. They just hard workers like the rest of us, dude. It's threatening. I'm gonna sue you.
That was my biggest victory, though. For them to threaten to sue me.
That's dumb, dude. It's
like babies.
We all working hard over here, man. A lot of people, we can't just be out there hiring lawyers left and right. They charge a lot per hour, brother. You really want to do that? I can't show nobody my W-2s, my 1099s. I don't make that kind of scratch
over Twitter.
Over Twitter, over social. How do you do that, man? Wouldn't that be stupid? You go before the judge. Yeah, man, I want to sue this dude because he said mean things to me on the X. Say, case dismissed. Get the hell out of here.
I wonder if that's actually happened.
I'm gonna sue somebody because they said mean things to me.
I want to see. Yeah, I mean, Drake's suing for a diss track. I guess that'd be next. I bet you that's next. Any other possible Spurs trades?
Exactly, Tony Hernandez. Sue me for what?
It's like Rocky 5 when he punches that guy out. Sue me for what?
Sue me for what, bro?
Gilbert wants to know if there's any possible trades. I doubt it.
He says, I remember hearing that they trade because the pieces will be moved in the offseason for other players that want to be moved. We'll see, man. I mean, at this point, the Spurs don't have to do anything stupid per se because they've already fleeced.
Or drastic.
They fleeced the Kings, man. They won that trade, hands down.
Oh, yeah.
There's no need to do anything drastic. You unloaded some of your salary cap by getting rid of Booty Crumbs, Steve,
Bro,
Zach
how
Collins.
did they get rid of Zach Collins in this trade?
I don't know, man. Brian Wright, I wasn't aware of the quality of your game, sir.
No, dude, and I gave him so much crap. I apologize, Mr. Wright.
I apologize.
You're Mr. Right to me now, sir.
What does Fernandez say? If it ain't right, it's wrong.
Yeah.
You know?
And he didn't get rid of any of our top players. And he offloaded Zach Collins' bad contract.
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like that. I used that gif from Medea, the hallelujah. You know?
Yeah.
I was like, they got rid of him, dude.
To get that's a masterclass right there. Mr. Right. That's who you are to me, Mr. Right.
You look at Tony Ornelas. He said, I hit refresh on the Spurs side. I want Miles Turner. I bet, man. But
I'm
you
sure
know,
everybody wants Miles Turner.
what are you willing to give up at this point? Like I said, the Spurs won in this trade, hands down. They did one of the biggest trades in franchise history in acquiring De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
Not De'Aaron Fox.
And here's the thing, too. You don't want to, if I'm the Spurs, you don't want to go get another star player.
Yeah.
Because we've seen teams try to add 3 stars to a roster.
Look what happened with the Warriors.
The Suns.
The Heat.
Yeah. You're cap locked with those 3 guys. 2's the limit. Who's getting a Fox jersey? Man, that's a good question because the way he's already playing, I think we're all going to get a Fox jersey.
I want a Fox jersey.
What did that diss? Go back to that last comment.
Sam Salinas.
Those diss songs didn't make number 1 because they didn't get no play.
Dr. Dre.
Who shot you? Those are all... No, I will agree, Sam. Those are all better diss songs. This is just the biggest diss song. I'll agree with that.
What does it say? The Spurs used to use the Bulls to keep out players. Let's follow that model in the future.
I think the best part of the trade, not the best part, another good one was we gave the Bulls back their own pick.
Here you go. We don't want it.
It's like stealing someone's lunch money
Give it back.
and then buying some lunch off of them with their own money.
And it's a free lunch.
Yeah.
Remember that's how they used to do it back in the day?
Yeah.
Right? If you'd go over there and you were a kid on free lunch or something, you would get shamed because they would give you like a blue plate or something.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
Like food stamps, baby.
Yeah, man. Like everybody was walking around with the brown plates and
You
all
gotta go
that.
to a different line.
Yeah, exactly. You would go to the different line.
Yeah.
Was the food different or was it the same?
It was the same, I thought.
I thought so too, man. But it was just the color of your tray was different.
Yeah.
They got to shame you, you know?
I remember when Northside had bags of milk instead of a carton.
Oh, bags.
Yeah.
God, bro.
For a while, when I was in middle school, they had bags. You had to poke it.
You had to stab it
Like
with
a,
the straw.
like a bootleg Capri Sun, baby. Yeah.
Hey man, don't be trying to steal my bag of milk.
And then you could shoot it at each other if you're Nesio, yeah.
Bro. No, but that's a bad move. I can already see where that's
I think
going.
Northside only lasted a year or two with that.
Jeez, bro. What did it say? Tupac hit him up still. Gets me hype. Oh yeah, dude. No doubt. Where is Jimenez? Jimenez is he's training right now, man. He's out of town. He's over in Houston.
Training for what?
I don't know. He said that they have some new software or something like that for his job that he has to learn how to use now.
Oh, okay.
He said it was very confusing.
And it's in Houston?
Yeah, that's where his training is.
He's probably moving to Houston. We don't even know it yet.
Oh, probably, dude. He'll
Locked
be
on
over there.
Rockets coming soon.
Yeah. Featuring Michael Jimenez.
Uh-huh.
Was it Space City Jimenez?
Yeah, Space
That's
City.
what they call him.
Space City
Jimenez,
podcast.
man. Hey, let's go ahead and give some love real quick here to some of our sponsors. We'll go ahead and give some love to MCS General Contracting, home of the Diamond Heart Concrete.
Yes, sir.
MCS General Contracting, more than 30 years of combined experience in concrete placement. They are the best in the business, honest pricing, high quality work. They get going on house foundations, driveways, concrete patio decks. If you want to extend the deck, extend the driveway. If you're a business and you need to put together a slab, a parking lot, or other concrete placement services or sidewalks, reach out to MCS General Contracting at 210-774-9155. They're confident in their skills, so give Chris Leha over at MCS General Contracting a call at 210-774-9155. And thank you for being a sponsor of this show. There you go. If you want to go ahead and get some of that Diamond Heart Concrete in your life, go ahead and give a call to Chris Leha over here at MCS General Contracting. They'll cover your needs for anything you might need for your home. Coming from a landing like they did with Mike on the side of the house.
It looks really good.
Good.
Yeah.
You need a parking lot. You need a basketball court in your backyard.
There you go.
They do it all, man. Go ahead and give Chris Leha a call over at MCS General Contracting. The number is 210-774-9155. All right. And the other thing we're going to do, too, is we're going to go ahead and give some love to our good friend over here, friend of the show, Jeff Garcia of the Locked On Spurs podcast.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you tune in to the Locked On Spurs podcast. It's your daily Spurs content coming to you from the one and only Jeff Garcia. Locked On Spurs is your daily Spurs podcast, hosted by Jeff Garcia, the lead Spurs writer for Ken's 5 San Antonio. Jeff has a healthy plethora of guests all the time on the Locked On Spurs podcast. You can also follow Jeff on threads at Jeff G Ken's 5 SA. You can also follow Jeff on Twitter at Jeff G Spurs Zone. So make sure you go ahead and give Jeff a follow not only on threads and Twitter, but also on YouTube at youtube.com/ at Locked On Spurs. This is where you're going to be able to find the replay of the Locked On Spurs podcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. All right, let's see what Jeff has cooking today for the Locked On Spurs podcast. I know he said he's going to be recording an episode today, but let's go ahead and see what he has on the X right now. So I'm going to go ahead and share what Jeff's got cooking today. It looked like he dropped a new episode of the Locked On Spurs podcast with guest Casey Vieira. Casey Vieira is always a good listen, very informative.
Very much
Make sure you go and check that out, man. And he also, you can listen to it anywhere you can get your podcast, and also go ahead and make sure you subscribe to it on YouTube. And Jeff is going to probably have a reaction, I would assume,
to Fox.
Yeah. Because I told him right now, I just texted him a little while ago, and I said, hey, man, I want to go ahead and do an episode of Los with you. And I want to talk about kind of reaction to Fox, but also what do the Vegas odd makers say about the team winning more than 35 games? So we'll see.
Yeah. That's what I love about Locked On Spurs is the rotating guest list. He always has the best people.
Always. Jeff's always a good listen, man. Locked On Spurs. Sorry. I always do that, man, because the buttons I have on this stream deck, I need to clean them, dude. They get stuck.
Fiesta fight training.
Fiesta fight training. Mike, he's going to hold the class for that?
Is that what he's doing? He's too old, man. That's a young man's game right there.
Oh, God. He's in Fiesta fight training. That's funny. It says Wemby is a tribal chief. Fox is crazy. Jacob Fatu. Hey, we got some wrestling fans in here, man.
Sure do.
I was hanging out with Big Papi Brandon Medina and Sith Elias. You remember Elias?
Yeah, of course.
We're watching the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah. Watch it together?
Yeah. We're all watching it together. It was fun, dude. I liked it.
Royal Rumble's always fun because even if you don't know, if you haven't been following wrestling, you just know, hey, every 2 minutes someone's coming in and the winner gets the headline WrestleMania. So it's even if you're not up to date on anything, that's always a fun thing to watch. Yeah, and then they had the return of Charlotte Flair. You know, I saw that.
We thought Becky Lynch was going to make an appearance, but she didn't.
Yeah, but they did have the other one, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa
came back.
Yeah, she came back. They eliminated her pretty quickly, dude.
They did. We'll see what happens. I don't follow wrestling as much as like when I was a kid, but from Royal Rumble to WrestleMania, I always get hooked back in. That's always the best time of year. Yeah, and the other thing that I like too is that they had John Cena come in, and we all got excited. Oh crap! Here comes John Cena, the OG. He's getting his little bald spot already. Ooh, yeah, hey, man, I'm like, damn, bro. He needs to call it like Manu did.
Well, this is the last ride, right? That's what he said. This is it, right? And to see him almost win the whole damn thing, but you know, I'm too old to appreciate John Cena. Yeah. So I'm not as nostalgic about it. Like I'm glad he didn't win. Yeah. I don't need some old man in jorts headlining WrestleMania. True enough, but it would have been good to have him one more time, right? Go to the big dance. No. I would have liked to see him go one more time. No. But you know, they did the right thing. Because he can still have a match. He can still do a big match. Yeah, but they did the right thing and they let Jey Uso go. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Jey Uso deserved to go. I agree. I agree 100%. You know, yeet. He's over. He's over. Yeah. So yeah, man, I enjoyed it, man. I'm a wrestling fan, right? So, I'll always chop it up wrestling. Yeah. So we're gonna have to do that, man. We're gonna have to go ahead and talk a little bit of wrestling here and there. You know, I'd like to talk wrestling with Elias and with Big Papi Brandon Medina. Oh, so, yeah. I mean, we could bring him on the show and do something. Is Brandon going to WrestleMania? I don't know, but I'm telling you one thing right now. I will be at SmackDown when they come to San Antonio in June. It's in June, right? Yeah. I brought my tickets, dude. Oh, you already got them? Yeah, nice. I already bought them. They were, what did they say? They had a pre-sale, right? So I hit up my boy Elias, and I'm like, bro, share with me the code, dude. They had a code you had to put in. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I got you, bro. I got in there, and I went ahead and got me seats. You know, I got some good seats. There you go. Near the ring and everything. Right. I mean, at my age, if I'm going to go to an event, I'm going to go to an event. That's anything. Yeah. I'm going to go pay for good tickets because I ain't going to sit up there with the peasants no more. No more nosebleeds? No more nosebleeds, bro. I don't do that crap no more. So I dropped like $400, dude. Woo, boom, me and my boy. Look at that. I told my son, I said, man, I already bought him, dude. We're going. You're going. What is your son like? Oh, dude, he just likes everything, dude. He's been a fan of wrestling since he was a kid.
But who's this guy right now? Our girl.
Oh, dude, I don't know. I haven't asked him that.
Dang, come on, man.
I haven't asked him.
So last year, my son, both of my kids, especially my youngest one, got into Cody Rhodes like big time.
Cody Rhodes is too vanilla, dude. He's too cookie cutter, dude.
But that's what sells, man.
I know it sells.
Because my kid was in baseball last year and they had walk-up songs.
Yeah.
And he changed his walk-up song to Cody Rhodes theme. And the whole team went crazy because they all like Cody Rhodes is over. Like all those kids love Cody Rhodes.
The Crossroads doing his final move, you know. That's so dumb, dude. That doesn't do anything, dude.
Well, I mean, wrestling, Hogan had the leg drop.
Yeah. What is that one wrestler, that one girl? She does the worm, the reverse worm.
I don't know. I remember Scotty 2 Hotty back in the day.
Yeah, she did that in the Royal Rumble.
You're right. Somebody did do the worm, the reverse worm.
She does the reverse worm, and then boom, you know, that's her finishing move. I forgot her name, but I was like, oh, that's funny. It did remind me of
Scotty 2 Hotty.
Scotty 2 Hotty with Rikishi and all them back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Rikishi still does his thing, dude. He comes into San Antonio quite often because he'll show up at these Comic Cons and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude, but Rikishi keeps it 100. He keeps it at buck, dude.
Well, he knows so much. His boys are still in the business.
Yeah, but he's a businessman. So if you see him walking around and everything, hey, how's it going? He'll tell you hi. Hey, can I take a picture? You got to pay for that.
Dang, like that?
He's like that, dude.
Dang.
So I'm telling you, man. He's like, this ain't free.
Dang.
But you know what? At the end of the day, man, you think about it and like, you know what? They've spent so much money and time, right? Investing in their persona, right? Their likeness and doing all this stuff. Hey, man, at the end of the day, they kind of deserve that.
I don't mind
it.
Know? I mean, I went to, was it Comic-Con a couple of months ago?
Yeah.
I took a picture with the Karate Kid. It cost me $100.
Such a good listen. It deserves a finger slip. Look at it. The biggest thing I hate about the Rumble is the BS winner pointing at the WrestleMania sign. That shit just jumped the shark a long time
He's
ago.
mad about that. All right.
I love the Wyatt Six. Yeah, man. The thing is with wrestling is that it's ever changing, man. They always have all these new gimmicks, man, coming in all the time.
You gotta stay fresh.
Yeah, dude.
Stay fresh.
People getting injured and whatnot. But I used to be a fan of like wrestling since way back when. I've been watching it since the 80s, dude.
Me too.
I
used to go to Freeman Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
I used to go to the Freeman Coliseum and watch wrestling all the time.
Yeah, I tell Jimenez tall tale time. But I said one time when I was about 10, 11 years old, something like that, I was at the local Valero, right around the corner from where I live, off of Old Pearsall Road.
Okay.
You know, Five Palms area.
Yeah, I know
they had a Valero there. It used to be Diamond Shamrock at the time, right? And right across the street, they have another Diamond Shamrock. Stupid, you know, why they do that. But I was at mine, you know, Valero, the Diamond Shamrock, what it was called. And I was getting a big gulp, you know, one of those big sodas, right?
Big gulps, huh?
Yeah, and I was there. There's this guy in front of me, man. And I looked outside because he kind of looked familiar from the back, right? Holding a 6-pack of beer and everything. Long hair, curly hair, big, you know, guy. I look outside and I see a truck, man, and it says Jake the Snake on it.
Really?
And I was like, the guy, he turns around and said, "Oh, you Jake the Snake, man." He said, "What's up, brother?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "You're my favorite wrestler." He goes, "Right on, man." He gave me some dap, you know.
Nice.
He's like, "Right on, kid," and he took off with his 6-pack, dude. He's probably drinking in the van.
More than drinking, probably.
But he was cool, dude.
He's buying something behind the Diamond Shamrock.
He probably was buying something there, the Diamond Shamrock.
Dude, there's still a Diamond Shamrock in Castroville.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dude? They still have those?
I need to take next time I'm driving through there, I'll take a picture for Twitter.
A Diamond Shamrock, dude. I can't believe that. What's the other one that they used to have? Stop and Go. Remember that?
That was before Diamond Shamrock.
Yeah.
It was Stop and Goes. They all changed to Diamond Shamrock, and now they're just Valero.
The Valeros. No, hombre, dude.
Matt Lerma says he misses Booker T and La Parca.
En La Parca. Now, who is that new guy that they have now? The wrestler, the luchador?
I don't know, but people are excited about it. We'd have to ask
La Penta or something like that. I forgot what his name
have to
is.
ask Medina.
Yeah.
But he's pretty over.
Yeah, I saw him. They had him in the ring with
Rey Mysterio. That was a beginning. That was good.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio's old as fuck, bro. He needs to retire already, bro.
I know, but if he's still cashing WWE checks, he's not gonna retire.
Yeah.
It's when they cut him is when he might say, all right.
And Dominic Mysterio, his son, he's just such a gimmick.
He's
dude.
hilarious though. He's such a good heel.
Yeah, dude. He's funny, dude.
He's funny.
Yeah, he doesn't really mount to anything though. Every time he gets his time to shine, they get rid of him like in the Rumble.
Yeah.
Gone quick, dude.
I could see him getting a push one day just because he's such a good heel.
Yeah, he's a good heel, but they got to do something with him, dude.
Yeah.
They keep running the old shtick over and over and over and over. It's like, yeah, give the kid some shine, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
I agree.
They've done the same thing with him for so long already. It's time. Yes, tiempo, dude. Give him some love.
Yeah, give him an intercontinental title or something.
He kind of does some stuff like Eddie Guerrero used to back in the day, dude.
Oh, he does that by
you know, La Parca mask, La Penta. That's what it is. Penta. Dama's getting a solo push soon. Okay.
Who said that? All right,
Elias. Hopefully, dude, because
we're gonna hold you to that, Elias.
He deserves it, man.
I agree. I think his character is amazing.
Yeah.
Because I'll get through. I'll be looking at Instagram reels, and some of his stuff comes up, like his interviews. Even in interviews, he stays in character. He's a good heel.
I like him, man. He gives flashes of Eddie, dude. That's why I like him so much. Hey, and let's go ahead and, as we get close to end the show, man, I want your predictions here, man. So the Spurs, they've added De'Aaron Fox, right?
Okay.
I'm going to say his name right. He's earned that.
He's earned it right away.
Right away, all right off the bat. What's your prediction, dude? More than 35 wins?
Yes.
How many?
I'm going to go with a cool 40.
You're going to go with 40, okay.
I just think, Fox is too good for them not to win more than 18 more games. They're going to win 18 more games. They're at 22 now. I just think Fox elevates you. I'm not saying they're going to make the playoffs, but I could see a play-in.
Okay. You think they're going to make the play-in with they have to win at least 47, 48.
You think it's that much to win?
In order to get into the play-in, dude?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
It'll be tough. The fact that Fox hit the ground running is what gives me. If he would have went out last night and scored 10 points and he doesn't know where his place is yet, he's trying to learn his spot, but he established himself day one.
You know what I'm going to say?
What are you going to say?
Fox is going to earn major props from me if he does not pass the ball to Sohan and he's wide open beyond the arc. If he doesn't give that ball to Sohan, and he gives it to somebody else, I'm going to be like.
You mean if Sohan's behind the arc?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sohan just by himself beyond the arc, and he's the only guy open.
But you're good with him giving it to Sohan, cutting to the rim?
Cutting to the rim.
Okay.
I'm happy with that. That's his forte, right?
I agree.
Sohan doing a backdoor cut, cutting to the rim, inside the paint, putting back the little, bounce that came across his way, coming off the rim. The ball came off the rim. He put it back, fine. But beyond the arc, just camped out there, just waiting for someone to feed him the ball. Get the fuck out of here, dude. What the fuck are you doing beyond the arc?
I agree. I do agree.
You can't shoot the damn ball. Get your ass down there in the paint, set a pick, set a screen, get in the paint, and get me a rebound. That's what you do.
I think you just brought this topic up to get mad at Sohan again.
No, that I'm saying
that's worked up again.
That's what I want him to do. That's where I think doing the dirty work, that's where Sohan's going to earn my respect, not camping out beyond the arc.
No, I agree. No, I completely agree.
But if I see Fox doesn't give him the ball when he's open beyond the arc,
that's what's going to earn your respect.
That's it. Props, brother.
If you're hating on Sohan from beyond the arc, that's where I love you.
I'll be like, anywhere else.
That's Joe's take.
Give him the ball anywhere else, just not outside the paint. But if he can find the open man consistently, get the Spurs to make better decisions when it comes to shooting the ball, because they make stupid decisions.
I agree.
The third and fourth quarters. This is why they lose the lead. They go ahead and they start getting cute. Hero ball, right? Oh yeah, there's 20 seconds left in the shot clock. I'm going to chunk up a ill-advised three. Nobody gets set. You can't get the rebound. That's a stupid move, right?
I agree.
Or I'm going to go ahead and just drive it to the rim, and it gets stuck in no man's land. It's they're going to swipe the ball, and it's going to be a turnover coming the other way, such as Keldon Johnson does. Why the fuck do you keep doing this over and over and over and over again? Keldon Johnson, he gets the ball, makes a move, loses the ball. Turnover.
He does lose the ball.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't get it. I really don't. You're right.
It's like he does the same stupid move every single game. He's good for a couple, and this team, the other team's going on a 6 or 8 point run. You just add it to the point total there because you turned the ball over. That doesn't help. Let your team get set up. It's like too much hero ball, trying to force the issue. And the thing is that they play great first, second quarter, right? In that third quarter, that's when the wheels come off.
Yeah.
It's
I think that's coaching, because they're coming out of the locker room But let's end on a positive note. What are your predictions with Fox now?
I think Fox is, like I said, man, he's going to have a dramatic impact on the team. It's noticeable right away from the get-go. At the end of the day, I think even though Fox is on this team and you're going to have him and Wemby at a good 1-2 punch, I'm going to keep it real with Spurs fans. You still have issues that you need to address with this team. Until those issues get resolved, this is going to be a 38-win team, in my opinion.
Okay.
They'll win 35 to 38 games, but they're not going to be able to get in the play-in, and it's because they're going to be self-inflicted injuries that they're going to do to themselves, as you've seen throughout the season. They still can't figure things out when it comes to third quarter. They let the teams make a run, and the teams beat this Spurs squad because they can't get back on transition defense. They make ill-advised, poor shot selections, right?
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah,
early on in the clock. They're just too inconsistent when it comes to the third and fourth quarter to really make a run at anything at this point. While they're going to look a lot better, I think Fox is going to be great for this team moving forward. You got your 1-2 punch in Wemby and Fox.
Yeah.
Spurs still need to go ahead and address those issues in the offseason. If they do that, I think this team can actually come back next season and make a bona fide push to get not even in just in the play-in, but get into the playoffs
Like a top
itself.
six, yeah.
Top 16.
I agree.
That's just my opinion.
All right.
Look, gonna laugh when you see Fox look away.
We're gonna call that the Joe. We're gonna call that the Joe.
Then you all can go.
Yep.
You made the right choice, bro. I'm putting it in the universe. Fox, a true point guard. He ain't passing on the perimeter. Damn right. He better not. I don't want to see him give that ball to Sohan. You heard it here first. If he looks away and you see Sohan out there by the 3-point line, you know this dude wants to win, dude.
Hey, if Fox keeps giving us between 6 and 13 assists a game, there's going to be some improvement.
I hope so.
And if he's taking 22 shots, remember, those are shots away from other people that are chunking up bricks.
Yeah, he's taking those shot attempts away from Vasil.
For somebody.
He's taking them away from Vasil, let's be honest.
Well, Vasil still took 18 yesterday, so.
That's gone down a little bit, dude.
No, I know.
Yeah.
But, just to let you know, I think there's going to be some improvement all around just for having him there.
Yeah. Sohan's going to be better too.
Yeah, but I like Sohan's role. I like the way he slashes to the rim, does the dirty work.
Yeah, he does the dirty work. Just don't shoot that ball from beyond the arc. That's all I'm saying. Don't do that.
Oh, yeah. I can agree with that.
Don't do that. The Spurs kind of operate like Sam Presti. I'm excited to see what they do because I'm sure it's something nobody expects. Boogie Cousins.
I don't think we're having any more moves. Don't expect much today's trade deadline. Another Diamond Shamrock spotted in the wild. There's a few left.
I hope so, man. That's a blast from the past. That and the stop and go.
Yeah, stop and go. He's called a stop and rob.
Yeah, stop and rob. It used to be what? Yellow, red, and green, right? That was the logo color.
I think so.
Yeah, way back in the day. You remember back in the day, we always had friends that had Stumpias, right? Yes. You'd be with them, and then mom would give them the food stamps when it was like a dollar bill, like a booklet.
It looked like paper.
And they would cut some off, tear some off, and they give it to them, and they'd be like, "Go and get me bread or whatever, and go get your snacks." And you'd be going in the store with your friend. You're like, "Man, hurry up, bro! We got to get out of here before they see us." It was back then. It was an actual dollar currency.
It was like a coupon.
Yeah, it wasn't like a little card that they have now.
It was a coupon book.
Yeah, dude. These kids don't know any better, dude. Good. All right, man. So we're gonna go ahead and that was our Throwback Thursday moment there, talking about Diamond Shamrock, stop and go,
Diamond and old wrestlers. What else do we do? Oh, old diss songs.
Old diss songs.
We got those in there too. So good.
Let me get before we end the show. What doesn't exist anymore that you still remember that was something you liked doing when you were younger, like going to Rocky J's or something like that?
Bro, I was a big Rocky J's guy.
Remember that?
Stony D's? Yes. I was big into that. Something that doesn't exist anymore. Parapple County Fair was cool.
Oh, dude. Back in the day. Now it's just church.
It's a big church, yeah.
They still have the go-kart.
Do you think the kids at those churches get to drive the go-karts?
Nah, dude. They probably don't even have those anymore.
That's
they got the track there. They got the remnants of the track, That would be something. You know what? They still have the Malibu track out there, too.
Well, they said the Spurs just traded again.
We just got a trade? Who did we get a trade for?
Let's see.
Breaking news.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll go ahead and check the hot sheets. I know that they did have a trade that they made earlier, and that was for Brandon Ingram.
Oh, we got Patrick Baldwin Jr. and cash.
cash considerations. You know all that means his name's going to be gone. That's usually what happens, right? They go ahead and get an acquisition. They get him. He comes off of waivers, clears the physical, gone.
We'll see, but yeah, that's from Sham, so it's official. Milwaukee's trading Patrick Baldwin Jr. and some cash to the Spurs.
Spurs just made a trade. Pull it up. Mall arcades.
Oh, mall arcades are good.
Yeah, man. Some of them were good. Do you know what they used to have? What was it, that Robotar over here, Westlake Mall?
Westlake Mall.
Yeah, that was the go-to.
The whole
man.
mall's not even there anymore.
They knocked the whole damn thing down, dude. Let's go ahead and show it. There's the trade from Cham Sharnaya. Milwaukee is trading Patrick Baldwin Jr. and cash to San Antonio, sources tell ESPN.
All right, so he averages 2 points a game. Does that change your opinion on
his name's gonna be gone, bro? They're probably gonna get him here. They're gonna let him go right away. They're just gonna get the cash. That's it.
What do we give up?
Probably another pick or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it is. They got tons of picks, but why they would, I don't know, cash considerations. That's all.
Hey, you need that money for Fiesta. It's expensive now.
Hey, you gotta go ahead and take the Fiesta Sucia on a date, right?
You can't stack those. Hey, stacking those cups at Naos is not cheap. So if you see Brian Wright celebrating with those cups, let him be.
Well, you got to go ahead and pay for her pedicure or whatever afterwards, right? Because their feet get all black.
Yeah,
from the sandals.
Yep. So you need that cash considerations.
Stacking that bread for Fox Wemby renewal. The arcade at Westlakes was fire. Yes,
yeah, it was. It was called Robotar.
Robotar, bro. That's what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That whole mall is gone, man. And I miss that old HEB, dude. That was the best HEB
had
in
the
this
Chinese
whole
food.
area.
That's why.
Bro.
And pizza. It had pizza and Chinese food. And a Hollywood video connected to it.
Oh, dude. You remember the Hollywood video that used to be right here across from the Blockbuster?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
They moved it there. And now it's like I don't know what it is now.
Oh, I don't know. It's like a dentist's office or something. I see the remnants of the Blockbuster still there, and they changed it into some like doctor's offices now.
I think so.
I'm just like, God, dude, I miss going to go get a video or something, because they transitioned from when we were going from VHS to DVD, right?
That was a big transition.
Big transition, right? But when we used to go there, remember, you had to go ahead and ask, hey, did anybody return this movie?
You're waiting at the desk, right? You're waiting for Independence Day. It just came out. I want to see Independence Day.
Remember, everybody was camped out right there at the counter waiting for the videos.
When ladies are dropping their videos, you're looking to see what it was.
What is it? I remember I used to tell people too, because I would see them and they're going to drop the video. And hey, I'll return that video. I said, I want to check that one out too. And they're like, all right, cool. But that's crazy how you could trust people like that back in the day, right? And they'd be like, yeah, sure. And I would just go in there, right? And I'd be like, hey, this person was returning this video, and they would scan it as returned. And I'd be like, I want to check it out right away.
I remember when I would see someone that never returned a video from Blockbuster.
Yeah.
I thought they were the biggest like thugs. Like, whoa, you kept a Blockbuster video?
Con like case and everything.
Yeah. You're like, damn.
Remember the video games back in the day, right?
Yeah.
They had the Blockbuster case, and it was just
they were thinner.
Yeah.
They were thinner.
It was just the game in there. I mean, I used to like going in there and renting games too.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? Back for the NES days? SNES? Yeah, dude.
Street Fighter 2 came out. You better get there early.
On Fridays, dude. That's when it was going down,
Mortal
dude.
Kombat.
Remember when we were kids on Fridays? Where were you going? What was your first move? Telling your parents to take you to Hollywood Video.
Either that or Skateland West.
Yeah. Drop you off to Venecio.
Yeah, exactly.
Throwing your Mac to the girls.
Yep. You have to. Shit.
Mom, give me money.
Give me $5. I could buy at least a pizza or something.
I need a pizza. I need to go buy my Highness something.
Oh, I couldn't buy her anything.
For real?
Huh?
You share the pizza you bought, bro?
Hell no. It's $5. You know how hard I had to beg for that $5?
No, but Skateland West used to be the move, bro.
Bro, that was my spot forever.
Right? Hey, and they used to have all those little arcades right lined up against the wall.
They would get the good ones. Like I remember Street Fighter 2, the Ninja Turtle game.
Yeah.
Paperboy with the
little handlebars for the bike. Yeah.
Skateland West would get the good games.
I remember that, dude. I still remember the smell going in there.
Oh, I know.
Remember? It had a certain smell.
Oh yeah.
It's still
Definitely. My son likes going still.
Really?
Yeah.
You tell him, hey man, these are my old haunts.
And I tell my mom, hey, drop him off there. She's like, I'm not dropping him off. I'm gonna stay with him.
Oh, just
I was like, hey, you had no problem dropping me off.
Exactly, dude. Sometimes they didn't even worry how you got home.
Oh, I know.
She
didn't even know how I tied my own skates, man.
Yeah. You would put the skates on? You would actually skate?
Yeah, for a while. I'm good. I was good at
You're
skating.
good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just go in there to be necio.
You were there breakdancing, weren't you?
No.
Popping, locking.
Nothing like
Yeah,
that.
you
dude.
were. Don't be lying, Joe.
No, man, that would hurt. I was a big boy, dude. I was gonna hurt myself.
Hey, you still can have the moves.
No, man, not like that, dude. But it was fun back in the day. They play all the bangers. Remember
They
that?
would play all the best songs. It was a place to be.
Yeah,
especially when you're, 4th through 7th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
Shoot,
it was a place to be and be seen.
The girls, the music, the video games.
Yeah.
What more could you want?
Yeah, that was like paradise.
It
back
was,
then.
yeah, nothing better.
Fernandez, a young Fernandez was there. Rick,
Yep,
he was there
with his
too,
Chucks, yeah.
putting the girls.
His Cortezes, yeah.
I gotta get him on. See if I get him on tomorrow, dude. He could be in person. We'll talk about this Skateland West days.
Uh-huh.
Tell us some stories. Tell time. How good was Dyer, dude? Really?
Oh, you better be honest.
Oh,
we could
man.
tell some stories, but not on air.
Pop and go back in the day. I miss the days when no one gave a fuck about who was president.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, those were the good old days, man.
Oh, man, look at that. My spot every Sunday was going to the Aztec Theater for the noon movie of the week.
Dang, he's older than me.
God damn, dude. I forgot about that. Yeah, Miss Hollywood Video, Hand Over Fist. Yeah, look, I miss those days, bro.
Yep.
Simpler times, man. Simpler times. But we'll go ahead and end the show on that note. We had our little trip down nostalgia
That's
road.
a good
there.
throwback Thursday. That's the way you end it.
Yeah, man. Talking about that. I'm hungry now, dude. I wish I could go get that Chinese food from HEB.
I know they've got to bring it back eventually, right?
Oh man, that's gonna be the same.
We need to start a petition online.
They should just have it like a standalone, right? Like a little restaurant.
They do that with a lot of other things. There's
Right.
barbecue. There's other things. So they could, if they wanted to, they could.
What do they have that thing now? They call it over there at HEB. Was it the barbecue place that
They have a barbecue, and they're all different. Like I know there's a pizza place.
Yeah.
On the one in Helotes.
No, the one that they have over here downtown. What was it called? Off of Flores, I think it is.
It's like a market, right?
It's a little HEB, but they have like a little pizza place in there. That pizza's good because you can go.
I've
like
heard it's good. Yeah.
Go during happy hour, right? They have a little happy hour, and you can get you a pour and a pizza. And the pizza you can just take it out and sit down in a little patio area.
Nice.
And they let you go buy beer inside, right? So you can go
that's right.
get a 12-pack, 6-pack, whatever, and just be there with your boys drinking. It's not bad, dude.
That's not a bad little Thursday.
Yeah, Friday at that. I've gone there a couple of times with my boys on the weekend.
Look at you in the street still.
Yeah, a little spot right there, dude.
All right.
And they got some good beers sometimes, man.
Yeah, HEB does have
good selection, especially where they're on the Floridas, over there, the one near downtown.
Yeah,
that's my go-to, dude. I love that one. Shout out to you, HEB. Oh, Chacho's Nachos. No, bro, don't, man.
Heck yeah.
Chacho's Nachos, they actually reopened the inside of it now.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
There's one on 90 in Military now.
Yeah, the one on 90, I haven't been the one over here, but I know the go-to one that I used to go to was the one on Bandera.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they've opened the dining area in that one.
I don't know.
It's been
closed. Had to have for a while.
Yeah, it's been closed forever. But King Kong nachos were good. You get the full order or the half order?
I can only do half, and I have to share that with my kids.
Dude, it's too much, man.
Yeah.
And that pasao, dude, when you eat that, and then you're drinking some beers. Bro.
Oh, that's a bad combination.
Remember the margaritas they used to have?
Yeah, kind of.
They had the regulars, right? And then you had the top shelves, and then you could get the frozen Jack and Cokes.
I remember that. Yeah,
that frozen Jack and Coke would hit hard, dude. I love that.
Somebody said bring back Paradise Strip Club.
No,
bro, that's right. Mario's. That's where you got herpes, Mario. That's where. Bring back Westlake's Mall.
No, bro. Chachos were awesome. But the whole place at Chachos, dude, there was flies all over that mother, dude. No lies detected, dude. There was flies everywhere, man.
You can't have food outside in Texas.
No.
It's just you can't have an open patio. Them flies are gonna get you.
They have flies all over the place. That the flies were in the food you were eating.
That's one good thing about the newer one on Military and 90 is there's no patio.
Oh, really? It's all enclosed?
So there's no flies.
Yeah, the one I H10 in Zavala, dude. I used to go there when I worked at USAA.
Mm-hmm.
So me and the ladies from work and a lot of the other people there, we used to go right after, I think it was Thursday. We used to get paid, right? So everybody would be on our team. The ladies and the guys would be like, hey, man, we're going to go for happy hour. Yeah, let's go. We'd go over there to Chacho's. Man, these ladies would get crazy, dude. There was one time this one lady from our group, she's older lady, right?
Yeah.
She got so peda, dude. She was dancing on the table, dude.
Dang.
No joke.
Those margaritas will get you.
They hit her hard that day, dude. All right. Look, John, no lies detected. Oh, God.
That's where he saw Wemby. That's where he said Wemby. Wemby's at Paradise. Opened it back up.
The VIP.
He's not. Oh, he just turned 21. He don't have to go to Paradise no more.
Yeah, the alien room.
There you go.
Stripper telling him, "Let me take you back to the Area 210 room, the alien room." All right, man. We'll go ahead and see you all tomorrow. We'll see who's tomorrow's special guest will be. I'm gonna see if I could get Rick in the studio.
There you go. He'll tell us some more stories.
Yeah, he'll tell us some stories for sure. All right, man. So that's it. For John Dyer, I'm Joe Garcia. Thank you all for watching an episode of the Area 210. We'll see you boys tomorrow. We're out. Peace.